Welcome to the Dr. Fred Jones Show. This is the podcast for entrepreneurs who want to write a book, build a brand, and grow an online business. Here's your host, the world's only withologist, Dr. Fred Jones.
Hello, my friend. Thank you again for joining me in this episode. Hey, listen, I got news for you. Your story is not for you. In this episode, we're going to unpack this and we're going to go a little deeper into this and we're going to break it down and we're going to show you how to position your story to help others, how it fits into the bigger picture. That's the goal of this podcast in this particular episode. You may be the subject of your book, but your audience is the verb. Want me to run that under the bridge again? You may be the subject of your book. Your book might be about you, but your audience is the one who's going to be taking action. Your audience is the verb. Okay, so I want to encourage you to just keep going forward and doing what you're doing, but I want you to shift your focus and begin to see how your story serves and support others. 3 things that people want to know. And as you tell your story, I would hope that you would tell it in a way that would hit these 3 points. People want to know, do you believe in me? They want to know, can I trust you? And they want to know, how can you help me? So when you're telling your story, you want to tell your story in a way that it will serve and support others. I see a lot of people do book launches and they put their book out, and I did it myself. In all fairness, when I first got started, I was running around saying, buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. Well, my friend, that is poor copy. That is poor copy to say, just buy my book, buy my book. You're making your book all about you. You want to flip the script and put the onus on the reader, put the blessing into the audience. You want to say something to the effect of, I've created a resource here that's going to serve and support people who have this particular problem. You see what I'm saying? So that's the key to shifting this thing around. And I want you to also remember that bestsellers are best servants. Okay. So when you write your book, and if you're going to write your book in a way that it's going to support others, I want you to remember this acrostic here, B. I want you to write your book and tell your story in a way that it shows your belief in other people. It's going to show that you believe in people and you value people. So if you'll do that best, if you'll write your book and to serve people the best, B-E-S-T, then you're going to be on your way. Are you ready for the E? The E is educate. So write your book, position yourself to serve others by using your book as a tool to educate others, to educate. And you want to encourage, educate, and elevate. That's the E, okay? Encourage, educate, and elevate. Are you ready for the S? Am I spelling best right? B-E-S. Okay, we got B, and that is to believe. You know, B is to believe. Believe in the best of people. Okay, believe in the authenticity of people and be that yourself. Okay, E, educate, encourage. You also want to elevate, educate, equip, educate, and encourage. Okay, I could go to nuts with the E's. It's all kind of words I can build with the E, but you want to encourage, you want to elevate, and you want to definitely bring people into a bigger place. That's the E. How about the S? Serve, support, and strengthen. When you do that, you can't go wrong. Of others. You want to be so others-minded. You don't want your book to be about just you. You might be the subject, but your audience is the verb. Might want to keep that in mind. Okay. And are you ready for the T? The T is to just transform their lives. When you just change people's lives by the way you serve, support, and strengthen them, by the way you answer their questions, by the way you show up. When you serve, support, and strengthen people, it's a mind-blowing thing. You will change their lives and they will be thanking you forever, and they'll stay attached to you forever if you are adding value, if you're encouraging them, and if you are supporting them as they learn to walk in their worth, to value their voice, and to tell their story. So if you'll keep the bigger focus on the others, I'm here to tell you, you won't have any trouble using your story to be a backbone to building your brand and growing your business. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're getting value, remember, tell a friend about this podcast, subscribe yourself, and you'll be in line every time a new episode comes out. Tell a friend, subscribe to the podcast channel, and we'll look to see you the next time.
Thanks for joining today's podcast. If you want to write a book, build a brand, and start a business, but don't know where to start, start here at drfredjones.com/class. And remember, the most expensive thing you will ever pay is attention to the wrong people.